Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening is for the Hurricane Pro Women's Championship. With the bell sounds, the man in charge of the action will be Radio. Introducing first, the challenger from Slamtown, USA. She is Impact Wrestling superstar, Loca. And introducing her opponents, from Des Moines, Iowa. She is the reigning and defending Hurricane Pro Women's Champion, the Killer Bay, Heather.
Hurricane Pro fans, this is Sammy Kiss, and this is your main event, right where Heather Monroe likes it, defending that Hurricane Pro Women's Championship against a very worthy challenger, and Taya Valkyrie. Thank you for joining us here tonight. It's been a blast, finally being able to bring you Hurricane Pro action. This pandemic has been hard on all of us, and it's great to finally be back live at Fort Park, live in Beaumont, bringing you only kind of action that Hurricane Pro can bring you. As there you say, Senior Hurricane Pro official holding up the hardware, that Hurricane Pro Women's Championship. And here we go. The Killer Bay, Heather Monroe, and the Wera Loca, Taya Valkyrie, the longest reigning Knockouts champion in Impact Wrestling history, challenge for that HPW Women's Championship. There we go from top. Have a nice handshake. Show respect to start this contest. I might be reaching out for this, but I really don't think that Heather Monroe is going to go for this. Might not be reaching out to say it's, very surprising actually. Heather Monroe almost looks like she doesn't want to have any contact with anybody, wiping her hands off after that handshake. Heather Monroe making a lot of waves in the pro wrestling industry, appearing on AEW Dynamite recently, challenging Kushida for that women's championship. And you see Taya pushing Heather all the way back into that, showing dominance right away. You know Heather Monroe does not like that. The queen of Hurricane Pro has really made not just this women's division, but all of Hurricane Pro centered around her as she believes it should be. As I said at the start, this is exactly where Heather Monroe believes she should be, in the main event of Hurricane Pro at our first event since this pandemic. But she should not take Taya Valkyrie lightly. God, and there's the power, just putting Heather Monroe right down in the middle of the ring, proving that she can put her exactly where she wants, whenever she wants. Os Dios Mios is right. Heather Monroe saying it's been a while. We've said that all night long. The cardiovascular conditioning of all these athletes. For many of these superstars, this is their first matchup since the pandemic started at the beginning of the year. How will that fare for them defending their championships? We have not seen a title change thus far tonight. Will that change in our main event? Again, maybe the toughest challenge of Heather Monroe's championship run here tonight. Trying to roll out that head scissors. Heather Monroe creates separation, goes into a headlock. Taya getting that top rope. We're gonna get a clean break. Of course not. Of course not. Heather Monroe, and then adding insult to injury, making complete fun. Taya Valkyrie not taking this seriously, as she should. Killer Bay doesn't respect anyone, doesn't take anybody seriously. She's the queen of everything. Why would she not do anything but look down on everybody beneath her? She's going to be really sorry when she loses that women's championship potentially here tonight. And there's a reversal from Taya and a back elbow. Oh, and a return from the champ. Now we're going to go back and forth here. Another elbow from Taya Valkyrie. And the Wera Loca bringing it to the champ. Oh, and there's a spine buster. Pushes her through into a full Nelson. And a nice arm drag from the champ. Monroe bringing it. Oh, and there's a crossbody from the challenger. Champion still up. Goes to the top rope. Almost head scissors into a Hurricane Rana. This has been back and forth in the early going here. Oh, and a straight elbow from Heather Monroe. Killer Babe might finally be taking this challenge seriously. Oh, and there's a hip attack right to the face. Taya Valkyrie from the champ. Back. Oh, and a senton for good measure. Hooks a far leg. First cover of the matchup, kick out at 2.
I really thought that was it.
Heather Monroe. Gotta think about it. Change maybe that strategy. And you cannot take Taya Valkyrie lightly. She is the longest reigning Knockouts champion in Impact history. And if she hits that road to Valhalla, it is all over. And there she is taking down the champion again.
What's up, Killer Bay?
Now Valkyrie taunting the champion. Getting this crowd behind her, here we go. Building up momentum. Oh, and a hip attack of her own, and now just shoving it in her face for good measure. Adding insult to injury. Oh, knees right to the face. And again, staying right there just for more injury. Again, come on, guys. We're in a pandemic here. I know, obviously, you can't do social distancing in a wrestling match, but come on. Now the champion rolling to the outside. Smart strategy. She cannot lose her championship on the outside. Taya's got to get her back in the ring. She wants to claim that HBW Women's Championship. Now Taya tearing around, oh, throwing to that far post. Now Taya Valkyrie in complete control. This is not looking good for the champion, Heather Monroe. That Hurricane Pro Women's Championship means everything to the Killer Blade. I cannot imagine what would happen if she were losing here tonight, especially in Hurricane Pro's first event. It's a 2 count, almost lost it right there. Hurricane Pro's first event in many months. Again, these 2 elite women's wrestlers did not take any time off. They've been wrestling all around the world, even in that time, taking every opportunity they can. Again, you see Taya wrenching back, pulling back as hard as she can on the champ. Oh, and then slamming her right down to the mat. 2 of the most elite women's wrestlers in all of sports entertainment. Women's wrestling has really become a focal point here at Hurricane Pro. The kind of action you can only see here on Title Match Network. Thank you again for joining us here at our main event. Hurricane Pro Women's Championship on the line. Now Taya maybe she needs to be focusing on the champion. Should not be concerning herself with the referee. Goes in and then again, see champion easily slipping out of it. Shoulder right to the corner post. And now those vicious knees from the Killer Bay.
That was one of the tricks, huh? That hurt me.
Now it's the champion crawling for the cover. Only a 2 count. Says Senior Referee Radio. This needs to be a wake-up call to Heather Monroe. She needs to stay on her. And that delay kick right to the back. See Taya wincing in pain. Oh, a stiff chop right to the chest. And there's another one from Heather Monroe. Taya reverses. Oh, and you can hear that one echoing out of Ford Park. Goes for another one. Heather backs out. And now again, more vicious forearms to the face. Beautiful suplex. Again, floats back over, hooks the far leg again. 2 count, this is the stretch. She needs to stay on. This has been very back and forth. Neither superstars really gained too much of an advantage. Very evenly matched. Will the Wera Loca or the Killer Bay edge out of this main event here at Hurricane Pro? You know, I don't like repeating it too often on air. Heather Monroe always insists. Oh my God, kicks right to the face. Taya taking a breather there. She's wearing down, got maybe an injury. She's grasping that right knee, clutching that. Taya was in complete control there. Went down for that knee. Now Heather Monroe be able to take it back. Taya back on and hit her right with that same knee again, staggering her. Up, picks her up on a spine buster. But maybe that knee move is the wear and tear of this matchup. Taya's not able to capitalize on that. Both women are down. Everything is on the line here. Come on, Taya. The Hurricane Pro Women's Championship is on the line. This is the main event of Hurricane Pro's first show live in front of all of our Hurricane Pro fans. Everything is on the line.
Go, Heather!
Taya trying to get this crowd behind her. Both women back up to their feet. First blow comes from Heather Monroe. And there's a return from the Wera Loca. And another one from the champ. This is Heather Monroe's place. This is her championship. She screams at the challenger. And Taya fights back, screams back. Maybe not for long. Oh, good, and a knee right to the solar plexus. Goes for the, oh! Deep back suplex. Cover. Hooks that far leg. No, God, so close. Referee says only a 2 count. This match will continue.
Who's buying the round tonight?
I will. She will.
You want to go to Valhalla?
Watch the hair.
Taya Valkyrie asking her if she wants to go to Valhalla. If she hits this, the road to Valhalla, it is all over. We're going to have a new women's champion.
No!
Oh, and there's I hate to call it, Heather Monroe insists that's the bitch breaker. Is that enough? No! Sorry for our censors. Heather Monroe again hits the bitch breaker, not enough for 3. Heather Monroe now back in control. That front face lock on the challenger. Goes up top. Looking for that bitch better have my money. But Taya called her into a power bomb. Is that enough? No! What is it gonna take? These two elite athletes throwing everything they have at each other. Back and forth we go. Tying up those legs. Maybe setting her up for maybe an Indian death lock. She's trying to pull those arms back behind. She's got one. She's got the right arm, and there's the left. If she can pull her back, this is not. Oh, good. Maybe that's worse. A stomp right to the back face. First goes the champion, and now it is all Taya Valkyrie. Goes for the cover. God, that might, I mean, talk about close call. Maybe too much posturing, too much gesturing. Should have gone for the cover right away. The champ able to kick out. This match continues.
Watch the hair.
And now you gotta believe Taya's gonna set up Heather Monroe for that finish, that road to Valhalla. This is gonna be it. Is this enough? Heather Monroe kicking out, trying to get out of it. Breaks that right arm out, slips out. Kick, miss, kick, miss. Oh, man. Dragon sleeper suplex. And a kick right to the side of the face. The bad Michinoku driver, is that enough? Hooks both legs, and it is! Good God!